But let's now move to the NLCS because the Phillies are up 2 games over the Dbacks, a dominating 10-0 win last night. What has been your biggest takeaway from that series so far?
My biggest takeaway is that it's an absolute bloodbath right now. The Phillies are dominating that series, and yes, the D-backs haven't played great baseball, but it's, to me, about the Philadelphia Phillies and how right now they look like by far the best team remaining in the postseason. And their offense is unstoppable. 1 through 9. You have Alec Boehm playing great. You have Nick Castellanos playing fantastic. You have Bryce Harper doing Bryce Harper things. There's no better big game player than Bryce Harper right now. Kyle Schwarber, 3 homers in the first 2 games of that series. Schwarber's hot. Schwarber is hot. And there's really, I feel like when he gets hot, he can be the best hitter on the planet. But he is so streaky, super hot, super cold. Right now, it's all about the Phillies offense. They scored 10 runs last night in their victory over the Diamondbacks in that 10-0 final. They lead the series 2-0. My big takeaway is this is a bloodbath, and it's nothing that right now there's nothing the D-backs can do. They're going back home with their best 2 pitchers getting rocked in Philly. They have a serious lack of depth. I wouldn't be surprised if this series goes more than I wouldn't be surprised if this ends in a sweep.
So, okay, you're feeling a sweep. I mean, Game 3, we have Ranger Suarez and Brandon Pfaadt going head-to-head. What are you expecting from that?
Ranger Suarez has been great.
Yeah.
I mean, coming into the postseason, I said many times, look, the Phillies' offense is incredible, and it's even better than it was last year. But what can you get from the pitching? Zach Wheeler has been great, but Aaron Nola, not good this year. Ranger Suarez out for a lot of the year. Came back and wasn't great. But if you can get what they gave you in the postseason last year, this team is far and away better than that team that won the NL pennant last year. Truly, I believe that. That offense, let's not forget, Trey Turner wasn't on the team last year. Nick Castellanos was cold as ice in the playoffs last year. This year, it's the complete opposite. The first player in postseason history to have back-to-back games with multiple home runs. First time that's ever been done. This postseason, Castellanos did that. He's been raking. This team is completely different. They're pitching now. Man, the Phillies are a problem. And I don't see the Diamondbacks stopping them.
And Nick also has this kind of like vibe, icy, fire attitude going right now. He's got a whole persona around him. It's feeling like we're going to be dancing on our own back in Philly again for the World Series.
You know who has a vibe around them right now? It's the Philly crowd.
Yeah, they do.
And I will say we experienced it last year to a degree. It has looked to me like the stadium this year is even louder.
It is.
And actually, Alex, before we came out on the field, right before the game ended, was down in the tunnel, was talking to somebody that came from Philly last night and said it doesn't even compare to last year. The World Series last year. It is so much louder in Philly right now than it even was in the World Series, and it truly does seem that way.
Yeah.
So, look, I'm not going to say we're going to Philly. I would bet on us going to Philly. That's what it feels like is going to happen. And that place right now is louder than anything I have ever seen, and that crowd has been phenomenal.
Thanks for watching. If you love flipping bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.